Welcome to part 5. We are still on Windfall Island, and right now we're going to talk to these boys right here. These guys here, they are known as the Killer Bees. They're pretty much the troublemakers of this island, that wannabe gang. They like to cause mischief and stuff. And of course, right now we're going to help solve this dilemma by going into this building right here. And inside this building, which is a school, by the way, we're going to meet a woman here named Miss Marie. And of course, Miss Marie is pretty much a person who loves to spread joy and all that stuff. And of course, she has a problem with the killer bees, and of course, she tells that problem to Link right now. And what she's pretty much going to ask you to do is to talk to the killer bees to get them to listen to her and all that stuff. So, yeah. I love that she loves to talk to joy. I love that how she likes to mention joy in all the lives. Get it? Joy. Big hint. But that's not until later on. So yeah, let's go talk to the killer bees. Let's see if we can talk some sense into them. Let's talk to the leader, Ivan. And Ivan, by the way, he's the guy wearing the hat. Alright. So make sure you talk to the right one and not the other ones. Alright. So, I don't have a problem with you guys. In fact, Link is bigger than you guys, and he has a sword. He can take you guys all on. Alright. But of course, we gotta do it legitimately. They're only small kids. Blah, blah, blah. Invincible gang of killer bees. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I fought monsters. Alright, so what the killer bees are going to do is that they're going to challenge Link to a contest. And what they're pretty much going to do is they're going to go hide in various spots on the island. And what we have to do is find them and catch them. And they'll only be on the outside. Wait a minute. We have to find some small boys, chase them, and catch them? Where have we seen this before? Yeah, Nintendo brought this concept back, only this time instead of some helper Boy Scout-like guys, it's a bunch of punks. Alright, now one of these guys will actually be on top of a tree in the dock area. You know, the tree that is next to the beggar guy. And of course, there's a chance that you'll actually run into the beggar guy and he will come towards you to pretty much beg you to save his daughter. Yeah. And in order to get the guy down from the tree, you're going to have to roll into it to knock him down, and then we are going to chase him down. Now, because it takes me a while to catch these guys, I decided to speed up the chase portion of this minigame. And of course, the guy who is on top of the tree is Ivan himself, so yeah, we're going to get the leader first. Alright, so enjoy this little chase sequence. And with that, 1 down, 3 to go. Alright, to find the next killer bee, go up to this cliffside where this guy here is dancing in front of a gravestone. Anyway, the killer bee is actually behind the gravestone, and once he sees you, he will jump off the cliff and the chase will be on. Alright, and we got this one too. Now this guy's name is June Roberto. Yeah, And apparently he comes from a bourgeoisie family, and he has desires to replace Ivan as the leader of the Killer Bees someday. Oh, that's what I got from the wiki here, so take that what you will. Alright, to find the next Killer Bee, he's actually hiding behind the bomb shop right here. And what we have to do is go around here and actually go across this narrow ledge here. Again, wait for the action command to say sidle, and just shimmy on across there. And of course, be careful not to fall into the water. And once we make it over across to the other side, pretty much the boy will see you. He'll jump off the cliff, and we will chase him as well. What's with all this jumping and chasing? Anyway, we're going to catch the sucker in just a bit. Alright, we got him. One more to go. And this guy's name is Jin. And he is the second in command to the Killer Bees. So yeah, if Jun Roberto were to ascend into power, if Ivan were to be somehow bumped off, he had to get through Jin first, because wouldn't Jin automatically ascend to leadership of the Killer Bees? I'm reading too much into this, aren't I? Anyway, we're going to find the last Killer Bee. His name is Jan, and despite all appearances, yes, he is a boy. The blue-haired boy. And he lets his looks fool people into thinking that he is a girl, and, well, yeah, that's kind of odd to use your looks just for that. It's kind of bizarre, anyway. But hey, they're a bunch of tricksters, these boys. Anyway, to find them, just you have to go underneath the archway that's near the Ferris wheel. In fact, this one right here. And you have to look to the bush to the left. Not this one, the other one. And once Jan sees you, he too will jump off the cliff, and we will have to give chase. And with that, we are done. You know, it's amazing how a game of hide and seek can earn you some respect among the boys. I mean, playing a game of hide and seek in Majora's Mask allowed us to get access to the Astral Observatory, but hey, I digress. For pretty much defeating them in a game of hide and seek, they will be nicer to Miss Marie, and they will also give us a heart piece, the second heart piece of the entire game, if you are following the order that I am going. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, they'll respect me now, they'll respect Miss Marie, and speaking of Miss Marie, we're gonna go back into the school and have a little quick chat with her. Okay, Mrs. Marie, I have solved your problem. The Killer Bees are going to be nice to you. Now, give me my reward. I've put joy back into your life. Now, give me something good. And of course, she will reward you for pretty much solving the whole problem. So, yeah. Anyway, she will give you a purple rupee, which is 50 rupees. Yay! Cash is king. And of course she says keep it a secret, but who am I going to tell? Link is silent. Anyway, when we go back out here, the Killer Bees will confront you again, and they will reveal that it will soon be Mrs. Marie's birthday. Now pay attention to this, because this is one of the things you want to be aware of when you collect these items from the enemy. Now, they will reveal that Mrs. Marie likes joy pendants. You know, the ones that we get from the Bokoblins? Yeah. Make sure we when the enemy falls, you collect these items like joy pendants, because when we give them to the right people, we will get rewarded. Now, of course, since the killer bees have a reputation to maintain, they are not going to be giving Mrs. Marie the gift. Instead, we will be the ones to give Mrs. Marie the gift. So, we'll do so. And thankfully, I still have an inventory of joy pendants. I think I should have 4. 3 from Bokoblins and 1 from Lenzo. And right now, we're going to give Mrs. Marie one of them. Now, of course, there is a joy pendant that is on a tree near the bomb shop, but I didn't get it yet. So, let's go into our spoils bag, and let's go get our joy pendant. Of course, you give it to her, and she will be all happy and all that stuff. Yeah, blah, 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 confession. Of course, she will also reveal that if she gets 20 of the joy pendants, there will be a bigger reward in the future. And we will need to get 20 joy pendants, so we're going to have to kill lots of Bokoblins. And notice that now that she has a joy pendant, she will wear it around her neck from this point forward. And for giving her the joy pendant, we will get a red rupee, which is 20 rupees each. Alright, so for right now, we are done with Mrs. Marie and the joy pendant side quest. Now, there is one more thing I want to do here before I finally leave the island. What we want to do is go into this building right here, and we are going to play a minigame. Now, of course, the minigame here we are going to play is known as the Cannon minigame. And it is run by this guy here. This guy we're going to see who is bored to death. And then, of course, what he'll do is he'll explain the rules. And the Cannon minigame is pretty much a game of Battleship with squid octopuses, or squids or octopuses or whatever. Anyway, the goal is we're going to have to try and shoot the octopus down. There are about 3 of them, and they come in 2 blocks, 3 blocks, or 4 blocks. Sometimes these things can be near each other, and other times they can be far apart. And it's pretty much a guessing game. The order is completely random, and you're gonna be spending a whole bunch of time here. Or if you're lucky, you can get this done in well, quickly. But the thing is, though, we have to play this game at least 3 times to get 3 different rewards, and we only have 24 cannon shots to do so. And of course, I like how if you miss, the guy gives the sound effect sploosh and sploosh. And when we score a hit, there's the whole kaboom, and the thing will shake. And of course, this go around, I did not get the 3 squids. So I played this game over and over again, and I had to because I wanted to get the rewards. I just wanted to beat this thing and get this out of the way. Now, it's not required to get this game, but hey, if later on, it will help you out throughout this playthrough, so yeah. Okay, when you first beat this minigame right here, and it took me a while, folks, I've cut out a lot of footage in order to get the victory. And of course, pretty much this guy here at the Cannon minigame guy, he's weird. He uses all these paintings to depict different characters, and this guy must really be bored in order to imitate all these villagers and things, and so, wow. He needs a new hobby. Anyway, by defeating the game for the first time, we will get another heart piece. Goody. Alright, and we're not done yet, though. Okay. After getting the heart piece, when we beat this game again, we're going to get yet another reward. Now, of course, this means we have to sit through that whole thing of him saying, yeah, and imitating the children, And by the way, why was his face on a girl's body? Whatever. Anyway, by beating this game again, we will be getting a treasure chart. And yeah, it's fabulous. Treasure charts mean we're going to go dig up some treasure, which usually involves rupees. And I will explain the process in detail later on. But there's one more thing we can do with this mini game. And if you manage to beat the high score, and by beating the high score, I mean getting enough kills and winning the game underneath the 20, we're going to get another reward. Now, of course, if we beat the game after getting the heart piece and the treasure chart, all other prizes will be 50 rupees or the purple rupee. And, of course, you'll be rewarded that first. And then he will be surprised that we've actually beaten the high score. Yeah, the new record. So, yeah. And, of course, for that, we will get another treasure chart. And with that, folks, we are done with this minigame. It's time to move on. And again, folks, it took me a long time to pretty much get all 3 prizes. I mean, I actually ran out of money, and I had to farm throughout grasses and pots in order to get back in there and play some more. So be thankful I cut out all this footage, because I'm doing this for you, folks. And with that, we are done with Windfall Island for now. Now it is time to set sail. And leave me alone, beggar man. I have more important things to do. I'm going to go do stuff to help free my sister. Alright. Now, let's go over to our trusty boat. And yeah, I found myself a sail. Alright, and he's going to explain how the art of sailing works. It's easy. All you have to do is blah blah blah, equip the sail to one of the 3 item buttons and just press that button, and of course the direction of the yellow arrow indicates the direction of the wind, and it's a good idea to try and aim towards that direction, aim going with the wind and all that. So yeah. And of course, yeah, we get good old fancy sea chart, so it explains us how that works, so yeah. Anyway, let's climb on the boat, equip the sail to one of our C buttons, and off we go. And first, let's see, I'm having a little trouble going, but and away we go! Woohoo! Alright, folks, we are now sailing. And with the sailing comes the epic traveling music, the overworld music. And of course, we're getting a close look at some of the menus here. Here's the quest status, heart pieces. Right there's the treasure chart, and there's this triangle-shaped indentation. Wonder what's there. Wonder why is there a triangle-shaped indentation on my quest status? Anyway. This is sailing. Basically, we can jump while sailing by pressing R. We can also pretty much turn slightly to the left and slightly to the right, and make sure you're with the wind. And this here is our sea chart, and that little circled area, that's our destination. So yeah, keep that in mind. But you may also notice that the sea chart is blank. But don't worry, we are going to fill up the sea chart as we move along the game. Now, to put away the sail, you can, of course, hit put away. And you can actually stop the boat. And you can actually get out the boat if you want to go and swim around. Or if you're going to swim near an island or something like that. But again, be careful. Link has a life swimming bar thingy that he can only swim for a limited amount of time, and if the swim meter goes below a certain point, he will drown and he will reappear on land or on the boat. So keep that in mind. So yeah, folks, get used to this. We're going to be sailing a lot, and in future videos, I'm going to cut out sailing because going from one point on the map to the other, it'll be tedious. I mean, you will get tired of this sequence by the end of the game. I mean, of course at first it'll be cool, but by the end, I'm tired of sailing. I miss Epona, and all that sort of thing. And yeah, that's Beetle's shop on the right. Yeah, so our destination here is this big old mountain island right here. And they'll also be the location of our first, where we have to get a certain item to help Link save Hyrule. Isn't that nice? Of course, these barrels indicate markers or borders, so yeah. So yeah, folks, we will explore this mountainous island in part 6. See you later.